Crazy rain. What would you do? Welcome to the joy of trucking. Let's find out. Yeah, go ahead. Do it again.
I'm not opening the window
I
again.
want you all to see this.
Open your own window.
You can't even, we couldn't see. And hail was coming down. The lightning's all around us. It's insane.
Look at the radar.
Yeah, and look, according to the radar, it hasn't actually even, but it hasn't officially even actually hit us yet. That was more lightning. There it comes, but it's not actually upon us yet, according to the radar.
In an hour, it'll be.
Oh my God, that's insane. Yeah, we had to pull over. There was a rest area just as it started. I was like, hey, should we go in the rest area? We're like, nah, let's go. And now we're actually stopped at the other side of the rest area where the exit ramp is. Oh, wow. That's the lightning.
I don't see how people are still driving.
No, you can't. You can't see anything.
Going by. That's the thing, you know. They tell you that in school and orientation and everything. If you don't feel safe, pull over. Even if other people are still driving, that's on them. If they think they can do it or whatever, if they want to get in an accident or take that risk, but if you think you're not safe, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
And that did not feel safe.
No.
First there was wind, there was stuff hitting us, and then the rain came down super hard. There was debris flying around, and we went another quarter of a mile and we couldn't even see past the front of the truck. Yeah. I saw other people stopped and I pulled over, and now they've gone, and I see people driving by us, but I think we're going to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah. Well, now you can see the other side again. We couldn't see anything. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then what does the weather, now you got a message about weather?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at my communication from the company, which comes while I'm driving, so I can't stop and read it. But one of the messages they sent me at 1841, so that was like half an hour ago.
While you were driving?
The area you are proceeding into is under a severe thunderstorm warning. Please verify local weather and take necessary precautions to ensure your safety. Higher risk of rollover may exist, especially with light loads or empty trailers. So we only have about 13,000 pounds, so a 40 mile an hour.
That is a light load.
So a 40 mile an hour wind will knock this truck over.
Yeah. And back there, it was gusting and we were being pushed. And you could see it coming across the road.
It was pushing us around.
It was pushing us. Oh, that was freaky.
Now it's just raining hard. People are moving up. I can see about a quarter of a mile ahead now, but I think we'll wait a little longer. If there are any more gusts, I don't want to be moving if they hit us. We'll watch the radar too and see. So,
and where are we?
We're about 40 miles northeast of Montgomery, Alabama. So I believe we're on Eastern time here. It is 7:08. I think we're back on Central time now. We keep jumping back and forth. Alabama's on Central time, Georgia and Florida are on Eastern time, and head office is on Central time.
And I'm on Arizona time.
We're on Arizona time trying to figure all this out.
Which is presently Pacific time, but then in the winter it's Central time.
Yeah, so it's Mountain
time.
It's 5:10 in the evening in Phoenix. It's 7:10 in Alabama, and 8:10 in Florida and Georgia. We left Georgia half an hour ago.
Yeah.
So according to the weather forecast, the thunderstorms are going to continue until about 10 o'clock tonight. But according to the radar showing the clouds moving through, we should be all right to go in less than an hour. It'll die down enough.
What does it say about the wind? Because that's a concern with such a light load.
Well, the wind.
It's not like you got those 43,000 pounds of gear like you did a couple weeks ago.
According to this, the wind's only 7 miles per hour. Until tomorrow morning.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, and a thunderstorm like this, it's gusting like crazy.
It was pushing us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been through many hurricanes. We know wind. And you're a sailor. You know wind.
Yeah.
you can see. I mean, it was when we pulled over, seriously, people, you couldn't see. It was crazy. Everybody pulled over. These people are going now. See, now you can see again. That's a big difference from 5 minutes ago. Wow. That's a big difference from 5 minutes ago. Good if the weather alerts on your electronic log were to like break through and then be verbal, you know what I mean?
Well, that one was verbal today. Remember?
Oh, the one we couldn't understand. Yeah, I'm saying actually come through verbal in a way that you can understand. Was it a weather thing? Was it about weather?
No, something else about the load, the urgency of the load or something like that.
Yeah, I think for weather, if they're going to send you something, it should be, you know, break through the locked mechanism for while it's driving. Yeah. It's locked.
So this load is it's really important that it get there on time.
Yeah.
They're a little stressed about it, and I got a message basically an hour ago saying, "Will you be able to make it on time tomorrow?" So I'm just sending them a message saying yes. Yeah. Thunderstorm has stopped us outside Montgomery, Alabama, but we will still be on time tomorrow. I think we have a pretty good safety margin there.
Right, and you stopped your driving clock just now.
Yeah.
Your 14-hour clock is still going.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, I mean, this is like so much better.
Yeah, we can get moving again.
Yeah, definitely.
Something else just came in. Looking at the map and everything, we got 200 miles to go. If we pushed through, we'd get there at 11 o'clock Eastern time.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Do you have enough driving hours left?
Well, that's what I'm looking at here. It's 8:13 Eastern. So I would need basically 3 more hours, and I have exactly 3 hours on the clock. But if we stop for fuel, which we are going to on the other side of Montgomery, then we're blown out of the water there. So still, I mean, if we go, even if we stop for the night at that Love's and then pick it up again 10 hours later, we should still make it on time. Okay. If you go 11 o'clock tonight and add 10 hours, that is 9 o'clock tomorrow. As long as we don't take our time getting going tomorrow.
Okay.
You know, we could fill up at that Love's and stay there.
Yeah.
Get off the clock as soon as we get there.
Yep.
And then as soon as we finish our 10 hours, we get moving again.
Yep.
And we will make it there before 9:30.
Good. So, well, looks like it's good to go right now.
Yeah, I think we can move ahead.
There's no more hail you can see. I don't see any wind gusts.
We can turn on the weather channels here on the radio too.
Yeah.
Monitor that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get going.
Let's go.
That was nice little break. Felt safe. It was good to do.
Yeah. And as Kevin said, safety is the number one. Okay, so
you have to feel safe. It's not just, you know, you can't let somebody else say, "Oh, stop or don't stop." It's how you feel yourself. And inexperienced drivers will say, "Oh, I'm really frightened, but you know, I don't want to look like I'm scared, but blah blah blah." If you don't feel safe, then stop. It's got something to do with your inexperience too. You don't know how to handle the situation. Well, you have more experience, you're better off stopping.
Yeah, that's the second car now.
Yeah, the cars are pulled over. People don't feel safe. That's all right. It's understandable. My wife was sure scared.
What? Your first wife? Okay. All right. Here we go again.
Here we go. 45 miles an hour. Let's keep it slow for now. The road might be a little slippery. The wind might still be up in a few places, so we're not going to barrel
Say
through
that
it.
again, because I don't think.
We're not going to barrel through at full speed because of the conditions of the weather and the road being so wet, but we'll still make some progress here.
All right.
All right.
We're heading to Lowe's in Milton, near Pensacola, Florida. Nobody panic. We're going to get your boat there on time. Yeah, what is going on over there?
Perfect transport. Or one of those oversized loads. Nope. No, that's the repair truck. Maybe there's power lines down here. Well, I'm still thirsty.
I think we need the defroster up there.
There we have it. Stuff is leaking every time I drink from it. It's put the lid on already.
What?
Yeah, loose. What? Shirt's all wet.
It's raining, honey. Of course your shirt's wet. You opened your window when it was coming
like
down.
a waterfall there.
What happened when you opened your window?
The whole thing right across was like whoosh. Just like a waterfall. That was heavy, heavy, heavy.
Oh, you didn't wait for me to get the video camera going. That would have been fun to see.